What is up, brothers? Welcome back to Getting Swole. Episode 9 here. I got a back day and rear delts. All right. Got pull-ups to start out with. Just doing body weight here. I weigh about 205, 206 right now. Did 3 sets. First set right here for 13. Second set for 11. And third set for 10. That was my goal for doing pull-ups here. I wasn't going to add weights. Last time I did them, I attached a 25 to my waist and I was able to do 8, I believe, which that's 235 pounds because at the time I weighed 210. Now 205 though, but I haven't done weighted pull-ups yet at this weight. And for those people that say you can't get a good workout in on pull-ups without adding weight, I disagree. All right, you can get a great workout in by doing pull-ups just by going to failure. All right, as long as you're training hard, doesn't matter. Okay. And pull-ups have gotten a little more difficult for me ever since I gained some weight. But honestly, I haven't really been doing them as much as I used to. So that could definitely be another factor as to why I'm not as good as them as I once was. I used to do freaking like 50 pull-ups every back day, 50 to 70. It was the first thing I did. I would hop on the pull-up bar and just do a bunch of sets until I reached 70 was like the highest I ever got. I just would do that. Got that from Arnold. He used to say he used to go up to like 50 or whatever, 60, something like that. And I do attribute most of my back growth to that and also the barbell row. All right, the barbell row has gotten like this. Everyone thinks it's overrated now, and I disagree. Okay, if you know how to do it right and it works for you, why would that make it overrated? All right, if it doesn't really work for you, then yeah, maybe it's overrated for you. But to say something is overrated or underrated, I just think it's silly, and that person's probably just trying to get some clicks out of you. All right, they're just trying to get some views. Barbell row is a great freaking workout. After pull-ups, got low pulley row, all right? And while I do think you can get great results by doing any type of workout, like machines, free weights, dumbbells, barbell, pull-ups, whatever. While I do think you can get great results if you train hard by doing all those, I do think that the barbell movements have their edge over the machines and the pulley machines. And I'll tell you why, okay? And you guys will know if you've ever done, I'll just use low pulley row as an example since I'm doing it right now in this video. It's an easy movement, right? There's nothing really hard about it. Now, I'm not saying you can't train hard when you do it, all right? You can definitely go to failure, right? That's what I recommend you do. You can definitely go to failure. But the movement itself is much, much easier than a heavy dumbbell row. Or I wouldn't even say a heavy dumbbell row. I would say like doing a dumbbell row with moderate weight is still going to be more challenging than a low pulley row. Okay? That's if you're going to failure, right? Barbell row, it's like, I don't even have to talk about that. It's definitely going to be harder than a low pulley row. And again, I'm not saying that discredits the low pulley row. All right, I'm doing it in my workout. Okay, I wouldn't be doing it if I thought it was a terrible workout. I think it's a great workout, but I do think the barbell row has its edge, also dumbbell row, and that's just because it's harder. It's harder on the body, and I think that makes your body adapt a lot more, makes you a lot stronger. Okay, I've never met somebody that could low pulley row a full stack, but couldn't do like a 2-plate heavy barbell row, right? Because I feel like 2 plates is a pretty respectable weight for a barbell row. You know, usually the people that can do 2 plates or more can get close to a full stack. I hope I said that the right way. I feel like I butchered that a little bit, but you guys know what I mean, okay? People could get very strong on a pulley movement, but I feel like their real strength is shown when they do a free weight workout. All right, barbell rows, bench press, it's just a different world, in my opinion. And if you work out at a home gym like me, it's so much cheaper to just work out with free weights, buy a barbell, buy weights, than buy like $2,000, $3,000 individual machines for each muscle. It's like you'll go broke doing that. But did rear delt fly there. Set 1 was 70s, which was a new weight. Haven't done that yet, and I got 10. That's a PR right there. Wrote it in my notes. And then set 2 dropped down to 65, which is the weight I did the previous back day, and I got 11 there. So first set last week, got 12 on this first set with 65s. Second set this week, after dropping down some weight, got 11. Now time for the good stuff. Got barbell row here, set 1. Decided to keep it lower weight than I did last week. Stayed with 245. Try to control it a little more. I felt like I was kind of just throwing the weight around with terrible form last week on that first set when I went to 280. So did 2 sets here. The first set a little more controlled than the second one. Got 9 reps with 2 partials. And then set 2, I was like, you know what? 245, let's just throw it around. All right. And I did 14. And I wrote quick here in my notes, just moving quick, moving the weight. And then onto the low back deadlift. Went up 10 pounds here. All right. Last week I did 315 for 11. And right here I'm doing 325 for 10. So big PR there. And this thing just kills me. All right. That's why I only do 1 set. Love this workout. If you guys aren't doing this and your lower back is kind of weak, you should definitely be doing this, and maybe some Roman chair lower back extensions or Supermans, whatever they want to call it. Those are also great. Re-racking the 325 here. And then we're on to, some would say, the greatest back workout of all time, the dumbbell pullover. All right, going up in weight here. Had 65 last week. Now I'm using a 75-pound dumbbell. All right, really just focusing on the breathing, the big stretch, and I'm pretty sure I get 20 here with the new weight, and it felt great. All right. And that wraps up the workout. I don't really have much to say. All right. These voiceovers, sometimes it's hard to talk about stuff, but if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you watching. All right. Hope you're enjoying the workout. Okay. I like sharing these videos, these workouts that I have, because it helps keep me in check, kind of keeps me motivated. If the camera's on me, it's like, I can't back out, right? I have to keep trying to break all my my reps, from the previous week. And I just got to work my ass off. It feels like someone's watching me. It's almost like training with a training partner, a guy that's like right there. He doesn't even have to be yelling at you, but if like one of your boys are there, it's just like, you can't look like a bitch, right? You just can't. All right. You got to outwork everybody in the room. Okay. And when I set up a camera, even though I'm the only one in the gym, it feels like I got you guys watching me. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. But guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, I will catch you in the next one.